Hi, so I want to talk about panic attacks. This morning, I went to a friend's house to go help out with pricing some clothes and hanging some things up, and just had a ton of work that I was asked to come and help, and I'll get paid on. And I said, okay, cool, and I did, and we went into this little small space that was in the backyard, and kind of like a shed to where there was a lot of stuff that we were hanging up, the clothes that we were going to hang up, and that we were going to tag. And there was a few of us there just helping each other out. And the second we went in, like everything was fine. And then I finished having a cigarette. I went inside, and that's it. The second that door closed, it was a small space, and I said to her, I said, are you going to leave that door open? And she said, no, we're not, because we're going to bring the hangers over here. We're going to move some things around, and I just need this space right here so we can see what we're items and things of that nature. And I said, I'm like, well, can't we like do it over there? And she was like, are you okay, Ra? And I said, and there was no window in there, and I just went just like right out. I went into complete panic. I told her I was hyperventilating. My whole body started to shake. I said to her, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. And she said, it's okay, Rod. Take a breath, meditate, take a breath. She's like, you're okay. Everything's okay. And our friends are like, hey, man, you're all right. It's okay. There's air in here. And I said, I'm like, I can't. You have to open that door. So she was like, okay, we're not going to start. Hang on. So she opened the door. We step outside, and I just took a breath, and I said, I'm sorry, honey. I don't know if I can do this. So we went. She's like, it's okay, Rod. It's okay. I got other friends who'll help. It's okay. Just come for the garage sale. You can help me set out outside. But right now, I just need these things done and don't want the neighbors to see the things that I'm bringing out. And I said, okay. So I said, let me try it. We go back in. It's like this small space. The door shuts again. And my heart, I was wearing two shirts. I had to take off one. I started sweating. I couldn't breathe. And I just said, I started convulsing. And I hit the ground, and I started crying. And I said, I'm like, I can't see the light. I can't see the light. I'm like, I got to get the fuck out of here. And she opened the door, and she's like, oh my God, honey, you're having an attack. And I said, no shit, I'm having an attack. I felt so bad. Um, it was so humbling, and it was scary at the same time, because, I went to help out, and I was going to make a few bucks helping out, and that didn't happen. And I really wanted to face the fear of this panic that I'm having, and don't realize, that this is so severe, because the last time I had something like this is when I went to get my teeth done, and I went to the dentist, and I've been having dental attacks since I was a kid. And when I went to the chair to have root canal done, the second they put Novocaine in my mouth and they start to bring the seat back, I feel like I can't breathe, like my fucking throat is closing and you're pouring sand in my throat, like I can't swallow it. And I have to have control of my own mouth. You can't put anything in it. You can't tilt me back. And I go into full blown fear. And sorry, I'm turning. Um, so anyways, if you're, I don't know if you have any suggestions, please let me know, because I've tried the meditation, even get cold cloth, put it over my head. I've even done, Indian ceremonies where I go on the teepee, and again, had to put my face in the dirt. So I know that I have claustrophobia and issues with feeling like maybe I'm being buried alive, and possibly in a past life, because that's the feeling I get, that I'm literally being buried alive, and that I can't breathe, that I'm gonna die. And sadly, I couldn't help out, and I left, and I I felt so weak, and that was not a good feeling. But at the same time, I honored how I felt, which was complete panic. And there's times I like to be tough and I can do it all, but this time I just couldn't. So if you have any suggestions, please leave me a comment. Thanks. Bye.